Okay, so now that we've gone through all the documentation that's needed for the process, just going to give some tips from a housing counselor that you may not know unless you've spoken to a counselor before. The first very important tip is write your loan number and name of every borrower on the right top corner of each page. What this will do is when you send documentation to the mortgage lender, if things get shuffled up or documents get misplaced, they'll know whose file it belongs to. Secondly, also make sure that all additional documentation like pay stubs and bank statements, for example, are dated consecutively. So don't have one bank statement from September and then one from December. You want it to be consecutive months. Same goes for the pay stubs. Next, also, what I've seen applications get kicked back for is make sure that you signed your tax return on the second page of the 1040. Everybody that's on that tax return must sign that page. Just another tip here, make sure in your hardship letter you use that to explain your difficulty in paying the mortgage, what hardship you may have had, whether loss of job or illness or something like that. You really don't want to speak negatively about your mortgage lender in that letter, being that you're asking for their assistance. The next tip I have is make sure all fields on each form are filled out. Don't leave anything blank. They'll kick an application for sure back if the documentation or forms are left incomplete. And lastly, make sure that all pages of each additional documentation are included. So another example of that is on the bank statement. If you have like page 4 or 5 or one of 3, make sure that all pages are included with that documentation. Even if it's blank and it just has a header at the top, just make sure that they're all included, and hopefully these tips will help streamline the process so you don't have to go through it multiple times.